put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got.
Guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
21.
First carry for Raheem Mostert, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Nick Kwiatkowski there on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Carrier taken down at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. He was brought down by Eric Harris. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
65. Check 24. Watch out. Hey, go.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Mostert. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards, the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. The quick throw complete into the flat out left. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo, a touchdown pass to Brandon Ayuk. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Carr. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that's going to be caught. It's Rico Gafford. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
First down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles. We own it. We own it.
Carr now on 1st down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
6-18.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Right there, 54, right there. Later one. Let's go, Pete. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Hey, one set. Check, Mike, 54.
Carr to throw on second down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. On third and long, it's Carr. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Carr. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. On first and 10, here's Carr. Flushed out right. That is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. They get 6. That'll leave them with third and 4. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
6 on the play. And this is third down.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. To throw is Carr. Fourth down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Carr to throw for it on fourth down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Turnover on down.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
Robbie Gould.
So many times you think of these tight ends catching the ball already in the end zone. But today's tight end, they can run after the catch, too, to score.
They're big, they're strong, and they're extremely athletic. And they can surprise the heck out of you when they get the ball in their hands and they're running away from the defense.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. He'll look. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Carr's pass.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
31 yards.
Throwing on first down. It's Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyrell Williams, 44 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First down.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Shotgun now for Carr. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
Incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long. From the gun, Carr. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. That's into the hands of Gafford, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
42's mark. 42's mark. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Like 42, 11.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And this one complete to Gafford. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And that is no good. But a flag is down here, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The kick by Carlson is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
At their 48-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Third down.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 6-18. Watch 54.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. They find some open field here. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Corey Littleton in there to drop him for a loss on the play. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Garoppolo to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
50's the money. 50's the money. I want that. 21.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo forced out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Well, the drive starts with a completion left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on
ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
At the 8-yard line.
Jacobs now. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
At his own 8-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Is no good. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Las Vegas.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to
receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Fighting through pressure, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back 1 pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Incomplete.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 30, the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Corey Littleton able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Dancing, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the 49ers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just... Oh, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
Check, lucky. Hey, 734. Express. 54. Check, block 54. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day.
From the gun, it's Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Rico Gafford, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Operating from the gun, Carr, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. And now third and goal following incompletions on first and second down. From the gun, Carr. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth down. Now Carr, got to have this one. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And that will force a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he is out up around the 15-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
At the 15-yard line.
Garoppolo looking to throw. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He'll pitch it. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
On the play. Second and 10.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. Now whistles and a...
Flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.